But the thing about managing money, ultimately you want to get to a point where that's the most. But here's the question. What percentage of what you make are you living on currently? Currently in my life, we live on 8% of what we make. 8% of what we make is what we spend. So 92% goes back into investments. You start thinking about that and you start, because it's really interesting. I'm known for my business action coach, and no one knows all these other businesses that I own because I don't want anyone to know that I own them. You know, I don't want people to know that. My second eldest, Kenzie, I have 4 kids. Anyone in the room got 4 or more kids? Well done, great job. Rest of you, complete bloody wimps, all of you. You know, and Kenzie, my second eldest, she loves everyone to know when you've got money. You know, she's kind of that kid that likes people to know. She's a great kid, by the way, does a ton of charity work. Last weekend they were pushing kids around a baseball diamond in wheelchairs, and kids and they spent 3 hours in the sun in Vegas on the weekend helping kids play baseball, like handicapped and Down syndrome kids. And it's like, so she's a great kid, don't get me wrong. I don't want her to come across as she's a pain in the butt. Because the reality is you can't spoil a kid with money. You can only spoil them by not giving them good attitude to life. Because I know a lot of people who have absolutely $0 and their kids are spoiled brats, you know, and it's not about the money, it's about the attitude. But anyway, Kenzie likes that. Like, she's like, Dad, can you pick me up from school in the Lamborghini? I mean, that's her attitude to life. She likes people knowing we own stuff. So we're a major investor in a restaurant down here on the Strip, and we go in there and there's a new girl on the front door, and it's really great. She's there, a new young girl, and I said, reservation for sugars. She takes us to our table. Kenzie says to me, Dad, I don't think she knows you're like one of the owners. And I said, well, kid, that's fine, that's great. She said, no, Dad, they should know. You know, we're rich, right? And I said, no, kid, you got that wrong. Dad's rich, you're not. Okay, get that very clear in your head. I've told my kids forever, till 21 you're on Dad's dime. After that you're back on Southwest, kid. None of Dad's jet ever again unless you're with Dad. You know, it's a simple thing. You can teach them to love all of the good things and then dump them and say, right, now learn to go and do it yourself. And that's the tough love. But learning how to manage is your second phase. So for many of you in the room, making is your first thing you've got to start studying now. Making more than you're making right now. For others, it's the managing part. Then we go over and we say, all right, how do we get there? Well,